Okay, so we got Rogue, check. Buffer, check. Oja, on ice at the moment, but I need to get one more purple man in to round up November. And I know exactly who to pick. In today's video, we're going to be going back into the well of the purple menaces, and we'll be covering the HOROBI exhibit, aka the Violet Terminator. Like always, I gotta give you the setup, so go ahead and hit the like button while I'm doing that.
Flashback.
HOROBI has been putting in work. He's revived Jin and given him rider powers, he's been facilitating Humagears going Gnarls Barkley, and he's actively on Fuwa's get back list since he's responsible for ruining his life. Needless to say, when it comes to Metsubo Jinrai, HOROBI's standing on business. And when Jin starts getting jumped by the feds, Papa Purple had to come make his entrance.
Sir.
He starts talking his shit, and he proceeds to put his shit on. When that purple armor hit HOROBI's body, Fuwa's PTSD goes off, and he gets to swinging on HOROBI. HOROBI's blocking and weaving got Fuwa out here looking silly until Magilla Gorilla clinches him up to a pillar. Caesar starts telling him how HOROBI ruined his life, but HOROBI instant counters him, hits the man with the
"We do not care,"
then throat whacks Donkey Kong away. Like any dirty officer would to a POC, he pulls his blick out and then gets to firing on HOROBI in response. This stopped being about justice for Fuwa a long time ago. At this point, this is a straight up hate crime. He even manages to use his finisher to end off the barrage. But suddenly, HOROBI hops out of the smoke like nothing happened. When I saw this for the first time, I was yelling at Fuwa on the screen to run.
Run, bitch! Run!
Because if anybody walks through your finisher, that's not a good sign. But Fuwa couldn't hear me though, so he has to sit there while HOROBI pulls out his own blick and then proceeds to pop a cap in his ass. As he struggles to get up, HOROBI walks up to finish Kong while Aruto shows up trying to stop the violence. But unfortunately, Big Papa Perp had his pack him up protocols on. We could honestly end the video here because this made me a HOROBI stan already. Fuwa got packed up so bad after this that it not only put him in a hospital, but Fuwa had to put his racism aside in order to get better. Speaking of better, remember 3 episodes later when he fought against the GOAT? Them boys were having a good old blade off, but HOROBI is out there showing off that Weave Nation certification. And look at this, he stay blocking with that one hand.
That boy is good.
He manages to flick 0-1 with his blade, steal his sword, then mixes him with it. He then gets a shot off at him and then forces 0-1 to use Megazord power. He tries to crush HOROBI with a mech, but HOROBI not only blocks it, but he uses his own Megazord to repel the attack. This nigga's fighting IQ is insane. It's so nuts, in fact, that HOROBI, excluding Arc Scorpion, doesn't get any additional forms for the entirety of the series. In my opinion, a locked-in HOROBI is the most dangerous HOROBI. No forms needed. Until when he got like legit true emotions, all HOROBI needed was data in them hands. And I'ma prove it to you.
Later.
Due to the plot, after my boy was locked up then freed, he rolls to Aruto demanding that he get his red homie's data back for his big bro arc. When Aruto declines, HOROBI calls his mooks to air the place out, but then they get packed up by Shining Hopper. HOROBI rains arrows down from above to stop 0-1's style streak, and the two get the box. Allow me to explain something to you real quick. Shining Hopper is 2 steps down from Metal Cluster Hopper, and by this point in the series, Aruto has full control over that suit, so instead of going all out, he underestimates our Grimace. And our Grimace is aware of this. HOROBI responds to the disrespect by doing his signature parry blender. He blocks a right kick from 0-1, then 2 more jabs. He tries to low kick 0-1, but Shining Hopper's also got that Weave Nation certification and tries to counter it with a spinning right kick. I swear, 0-1 is spamming right kick on his fight bad, hella crazy right now. HOROBI whiff punishes with a bow slash, and though he doesn't fully pack up 0-1, he does remind him to put respect on his name, and then kidnaps a Humagear for round 2.
Much later.
Aruto shows up with his main Metal Cluster Hopper for the run back, and though he does pack up HOROBI, you gotta respect my man for being able to go the distance with him. This moves us on to our final exhibit, which should even things out for our man.
Much later.
HOROBI and Thouser are having their gang fight in the woods, and the fight starts with the two of them swapping hands. The camera flies around making sure that they catch them all on their good sides, but when they get to the streets, Thouser checks him by blocking one of his arrows and countering with a fire slash. He then hits HOROBI with an energy stomp, jack rise, and then a super kick to the chest. I don't know about y'all, but that combo felt hella racially motivated. Before the finishing blow, 01 comes to help Papa Perk for being scrapped on that Mr. President energy, and with Naki giving him his second win with some motivation, he retransforms and calls ISO on the gold asshole. And look at him, chilling through the smoke. Man's salty run back program just finished installing. They get to swapping hands again, and HOROBI just kicks Thouser's weapon out of his hand, gut checks him, dodges the two-piece headed at him, then counters with a swipe slash. Thouser goes for the command grab, but HOROBI breaks it, and Wick punishes with a two-piece and sends it flying. Wasting no time, he starts up that finisher and grabs Thouser on that scorpion timing and kicks that nigga with the same hatred and venom he got hit with. HOROBI's showings are few and far in between, but he's goated in most of them. Well, except the time he did Human Gear on Human Gear Crime. But yeah, that's the video, pimp. I didn't cover the fight with him and 02 against Arc because that's ammo for a separate video, but please believe it adds to my statement that a locked-in HOROBI is the most dangerous HOROBI. But what you guys think? Should he be part of the Grimace table?